Hi everyone, just me again. This video is basically about relationships, people that you want to have a relation with, and also taking chances and stuff like that. I've gone into dating before, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, basically, in a relationship and you want to be a good partner, don't be a dick. Respect them. Don't completely disrespect how they are and how they feel or anything like that, because you will end up losing them. You've got to accept them for who they are, whether they've got insecurities or whether they've got issues. Accept them. Obviously, if they're being violent towards you, then you don't need that, because they are disrespecting you by doing that. So don't stay in it. But if they've just got issues and they actually try and keep them on the lowdown, where they don't intentionally want to hurt you and they don't be violent towards you, then that's fine. That's what you call having boundaries. I have many boundaries, so I won't let someone disrespect me, and if I do, they have a few chances, and then if it keeps going and they don't learn from the mistakes and they just keep doing it, I go walk about and I leave. But yeah, in relationships you have to have boundaries, and you've also got to respect theirs, because otherwise it's not really fair on either one. And whoever you're in a relationship with, you need to take chances with them. You can't just think, oh no, I can't be like this with them, I can't do this or that, it's just in case I get hurt and all that. You have to try, because otherwise something that could have gone really, really well will end up going like that. It'll just end up blowing up like a volcano, because one's making a lot more effort than the other. So don't do that. You need to try in your relationships, because literally it's pointless being in a relationship with that person if you're not going to make an effort. And if you're not ready to commit to someone, tell them that in the first place. Don't just go out with them and give them false hope and make them think that you're going to commit to them when you're not, because that's not fair. So mean what you say and say what you mean. I've written key points down so that I can keep track on what I want to say and stuff. But yeah, also, I know I've said you shouldn't be violent with your partner, and you shouldn't let your partner be violent towards you, even if it's remotely violent, threatening behaviour. No, walk away from that, because it will get worse, and it's not exactly fair. It's not the thing to do. It's not something you do to someone you love. So no. Okay, next key point. If you're someone that is at the moment single, or even in a relationship, because I know people are actually like that. I know some people will like someone while they're in a relationship. And to those people that are in a relationship and like someone else, you need to break up with the person that you are with, because you're not being fair to your partner. You can't be with someone if you want to be with someone else, because you're not really going to fully commit to the person you're with. And then there's literally no point in being in that relationship whatsoever anyway. So yeah, on that part, do what I said. And if you're single and you are really interested in a person, or you've got like a big past with a person, and you think that it could work now, you go for it, because you are going to spend the rest of your life wondering, what if you did actually go for it and it would have worked out, and you never did it because you procrastinated forever and didn't actually do anything about it. So don't let fear get ahead of you and stop you from doing things you actually want to do, because it's not going to get you anywhere in life. It's going to just delay everything for you, and you're going to always wonder, what if I actually did take that chance? Because nobody knows. You either win or you lose, that's it. But if you don't go ahead and actually take a chance on that person, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just going to be constantly, forever thinking, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, just do it. And if it's a no, and there is no possible way of that working, then it wasn't meant to be. And at least you can find that out if you actually do take that chance. You can't find that out if you don't. So, yeah, you have to face your fears on that. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck for a long, long time in like a really slow rut and not actually doing anything about it. So, also another one. This can be a complicated one. If you still love someone that you have known for a long time, and you know that they're in a relationship, don't make the mistake of trying to sway them from being in that relationship, because things happen for a reason. You have to wait to find out in the future. Not wait, like you do whatever you want to do in that time that whoever it is with someone else. Don't make the mistake I made in trying to get someone back when they were with someone, because I have made that mistake once and I didn't feel good about it. It wasn't a good idea, and I know from experience you need to let it play out however it's meant to play out, because yeah, it's just how it goes. Because if you try and control a situation that isn't yours to control, it's going to backfire on you. So don't do that. But also, in your head, never say never. Like never ever ever think to yourself, oh, I'll never have a chance with that person. Even if you've been in a relationship with, like, never ever say to yourself, I'll never have a chance with that person again. Because never say never, it's not true. Sometimes things happen at certain times. Sometimes it's not meant for that specific time that you want it. Sometimes it could be about 10 years from now, whatever it is that you want. But don't try and control it, because it's it's going to waste your time. And don't wait for a person either. Just do you, focus on you, and be happy. And if something is meant to be with a specific someone, it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. And nothing ever goes your way at the exact time you want it. So get that idea out of your head right now. Sometimes it will if that time is the right time. And still, like if you've always wanted to apologise to someone, or you've always wanted to tell someone how you feel, even if they're in a relationship, that's okay, because all you're doing is telling them how you feel, or that you apologise for the past. You're not doing anything wrong in that. Just don't expect an outcome where that person's gonna run into your arms again and all that, because that is most likely, in most cases, not going to happen. So, yeah, I can't really say much more on that. Just never say never. And whoever you're meant to be with, you will end up with whenever you're meant to be with them. Don't wait for people. Try, at least, with the people you want to be with. Take a chance on them. And if you're in a relationship, don't fuck it up. Just try your best with them. That's all you can possibly do. If it's not meant to work out with them, it's not meant to work with them, then they aren't meant for you. Sometimes you can get with people at the wrong times. Sometimes relationships have really bad timing. You could meet a certain person and get with them at completely the wrong time, and you both misunderstand each other so much because you're at a stage in your life that you just can't understand them at that time. But it doesn't mean that that's going to be the same forever, because everyone changes, evolves, grows. So just know that sometimes you'll meet people at the wrong time. And if you're a person that has no idea who the person you're meant to be with is in the long run, just know that they will be there, and you will meet them, and you will be with them when you're meant to be with them. Sometimes you'll have a lot of barriers and things that you need to learn from before you can be with someone, because that can happen as well. It's all about timing. Like, I've heard stories and I've known of things where there'll be like a couple and they will actually be the perfect match sometimes, but when they meet at the wrong time, it completely goes the wrong way because they haven't found themselves yet. And sometimes they can find themselves a long way down the line. So just never say never, and know that you are going to be with the person you're meant to be with when you're meant to be with them. Whoever it is. Don't doubt it, and don't have too high expectations of someone or of something. Just don't have an expectation, but also don't have doubts. And don't let fears stop you from doing things or saying things, because those things that you want to say to someone need to be said. And if they're not going to be said, you're going to miss out a lot. Trust me. So yeah, basically that practically sums it up. Don't be a dick in a relationship. Make some effort. Respect them. And take a chance on them. I keep having to look at my key points so that I don't mess up. Finding out if someone feels the same way as you. Actually take the chance and actually tell them how you feel. Only then can you find out if they actually feel the same way. And what to do when you can't get with someone that you want to get with at that specific time. Time changes everything. Just know that. And you have to take chances. But don't try and force someone to come out of the relationship they're in or anything like that, because that's just gonna mess things for you and them. And it's not gonna be good. Sometimes it is, but that is quite rare. Let things play out with people. And don't wait for the person. Just do what makes you happy instead. And you never know. If you have dreams of being with that person, that certain person again, it might happen one day. I don't know. It just depends on how it all goes. But yeah, I think I've said everything I could possibly say. Oh, and here we go. This is now one of my rules in a relationship. If you can recall Big Bang Theory, if you watch it, or you have watched it, can you remember Sheldon saying 3 strikes? It's good to have 3 strikes. It's not too less and it's not too much. As in for chances. If it's something big, like something that you really don't want your partner doing while you're with them, and you've told them about it, and you told them it bothers you, just set a limit, set a boundary. Literally. Because everyone deserves a second chance and a third. But going past that is a little bit of a gamble, depending on the person. But anyway, I think I've said everything I could possibly say. And I've also got another video coming up, which is at the moment being edited. So I hope you're all well. Are you okay? And toodaloo, motherfuckers.